Hey, I'm Brian Clark at CineSport talking NFL with Howard Balzer of the Sports Exchange. And Howard, we'll start with the Thursday night game. Not very exciting from Santa Clara. The Seahawks a laugher over the 49ers. Not sure we learned anything except maybe the fact that it was good for the Seahawks to see Marshawn Lynch in the end zone again.
Not only getting into the end zone, but he looked like beast mode for the first time this season. And obviously he's had some injuries that have affected him, but he was running with that abandon and that passion that we all come to expect all the time. So yeah, him getting into the end zone and the Seahawks just coming out and dominating the way they're capable of, and at least for 1 week, they won't have anybody asking about blowing leads in the fourth quarter. So a key game for the Seahawks, obviously, sitting there at 2-4 to get one game away from 500 with the next game on the road against the Cowboys.
Yeah, so an important divisional win for Seattle. Now, another big divisional game this Sunday. It's the Jets and Patriots. What do we expect from this one? Because Todd Bowles' Jets look a whole lot different from the Jets of recent vintage.
No question about it. And, of course, they were always good under Rex Ryan on defense. But the big difference, really, is the way Todd Bowles has everything kind of buttoned up and attacks things a lot differently. So not a whole lot of bulletin board material. It's just a different atmosphere around that team now. And even in the past, though, the Jets would usually play the Patriots tough. Even though they didn't beat them that much, they would usually be pretty close games. So with that Jets defense, they're playing the best offense they've faced probably all season. So we're going to learn something about that Jets team in this game. But I think they're a team to possibly be reckoned with because they're a lot better on offense than a lot of people expected.
You mentioned Rex Ryan. His current team, of course, the Buffalo Bills. They're in London to take on the Jaguars this Sunday. One player not in London is Percy Harvin, and the reasons for that kind of murky. Rex Ryan saying he's just away from the team. There's reports he's dealing with a nagging hip injury. He might want to retire. What is going on here? Because this just seems to be another issue in the career of Percy Harvin.
Always an issue with him, and when you use the word murky, I was going to say, isn't that the definition of Percy Harvin's career? Bouncing from team to team always seems to be an issue. A guy with immense talent when he's able to get on the field and actually utilize it. But it hasn't happened consistently. There's always a team, it seems, that's willing to give him a chance, but they just don't get it out of him. So I think right now he's almost out of sight, out of mind. But it's another thing that's happened to this Bills team on a guy that perhaps they expected to be a contributor. They've had a lot of injuries. Even Rex Ryan admitted to being frustrated by all the injuries that they've had, and it's really had a big effect on their season so far, even though the season is just approaching the halfway point.
Yeah, we'll see if that rallies them in London this weekend. Howard Balzer of the Sports Exchange. Thanks, Howard.